I am a masochist from one of my favorite Limbus streamers, or I guess content creators, a piece of tuna. A piece of tuna. I love this guy.
Hey, I'm here to claim a very...
How can you not love him? He's a little bird. By the way, he played through Kanto 5. He played through Kanto 5 in 3D, and you could watch the stream. Does he still have it? Hold on, let me try to find this. He played through Kanto 5, and the stream was in 3D, and you could move it around with your... Oh, he did. He does still have it up. Look at this absolute madman. He put the video, you can actually watch him play the game in 3D. And you can look around, and it's Fishmail. That fucking bird got so close to my head. Jesus Christ. Look at, why do they fly out of her armpit? Why is everyone talking about armpits today? Jesus Christ. But yeah, he played through the game like this. Kanto 5.
To change if I flip-flop between bloody VR and not.
I can't, it's giving me a headache already. Hold on, I'm sorry. I probably just gave you all fucking incredible headaches. Sorry, but I had to show, this guy's a madman. I love this piece of tuna.
Specific trophy, in that I'm the first person to beat MDE 50 egoless with level 25 up Taiwan Mariachi Sing.
And if you can't read that, ladies and gentlemen, listen, you need to evolve.
Clear. Twice. I don't mean he just started at level 25 either. He cleared 415 at level 25. He started at level 22. So how is this possible? He's missing out on over 30 offense levels, giving him the combat capabilities of a wet sock. He doesn't have his passive, he doesn't have his skill 3, and he doesn't have his radioactive skull face paint. Well, it's thanks to him only having one stagger threshold, decent HP, my mass—
Where did this guy needs more subscribers. The shit that he goes through for this channel is insane.
And a fucking—
He has the highest budget of any Project Moon streamer.
Evade. I planned my approach to specifically reduce as much combat RNG as possible for the first floor. And thank fish I did, because I didn't record the first 5 floors of my winning run. As you'll find out, these are the most important. So I redid the entire run.
I was about to say, this is the worst idea. This is one of the worst IDs, by the way. I was going to say, hey, I got to MDE 15. That's because I just used the Rupture team and I just win rate. But listen,
nice.
We all have our ways of getting through stuff.
Now, let's go through getting into the dungeon. Here's my squad. Faust did nothing. We take all but one of the Starlight bonuses, because this one gives levels, and levels are bad. We take the Poise gifts, which also gives us these, and we select the Mana Music Box, Huge Gift Sack, and the Ashen Blessing. I'll explain these choices during combat so that you can see it in action, and because I'm sick of rapping. First,
how long did it take him to do this? The unloving, let's make my personal life. Fetus Sinclair versus Air. What the fuck?
Since Sinclair's brought out his fetus powers, this is actually the most important decision of the run. We go with the unloving for a few reasons. First, it is the only floor 1 pack with 3 nodes, which makes it much more achievable to have 2 event tiles and 1 combat tile before the shop.
What the fuck is that event? I don't think I ever got, what the fuck?
To have 2 event tiles and 1
what creature is that? What the fuck is that?
Combat tile before the shop.
Project Moon just like casually dropping fucking mind-bleeding horrors in random fucking like stat events.
Great, as the biggest challenge of this run is just making it to the first shop. Unfocused encounters guarantee that Sinclair's gonna cop a beating, as he doesn't have enough skill slots to be comfortable for like 11 turns. So he's
just use your pre-scripts. Get your Furiosa replica.
Secondly, Kanto 2 enemies have the mechanical depth of a puddle, and they don't exploit his weaknesses before the shop. Third, the boss is a focused encounter, so Sinclair can start attacking on turn 2 instead of turn 20. And finally, it can give us frozen cries, which is nice as he's going to be getting hit a lot.
What the hell did that say?
Frozen cries, which
when hit, make wet. That sounds like my personal life.
Which is nice, as he's going to be getting hit a lot. As for our gift choices, it's because they line up well with my plan to keep Sinclair on life support until the enemy dies of old age. The music box basically negates his only stagger threshold and inflicts sinking everywhere.
Are you surprised that Clay never does MD? I don't think I've seen it with more than 6,000 lunacy at a time. Listen, you're right.
Activated. The blessing just makes him tankier, and
I'm not doing Mirror Dungeon 3 times a week, okay? Bring out the I don't even do it 1 time a week. But if hard mode was out, then I'd be doing it, okay?
Gift Sack gives 2 further protection alongside slowly generating poise whilst he endlessly tries to evade for 10 minutes. This poise generation is what made this approach possible, as Vinny Frugality and the cigarette holder will eventually give him 4 extra clash power. Finally, why so specifically start at level 22? It's because I somewhat thought about offense levels. His skill 1 and 2 are just inherently nerfed, so at level 22...
Whenever somebody asks me a question of why I do something, I go, well, I had to do something, so this is I didn't prepare.
Each skill has 19 offense levels. His Kanto 2 enemies have 51 offense levels at level 55, giving Mariachi these crazy bonuses.
Mariachi.
But if he survives long enough, he may be able to activate Sin Resonance, giving him up to 11 more offense levels, which largely reduces these penalties.
I haven't seen that many helpless since the last time that I tried to have a personal love life.
Combine all of that with luck, and 15 minutes later you'll have completed the first stage and have reached the shop. Now we're looking for 2 things. First up is the Emerald Elytra, and we want to upgrade it so that at every turn start, Sinclair manifests more poise than a modern ID. This, alongside the Endorphin Kit, solves his poise problem for the rest of the run. The other is fusing Clear Mirror and upgrading that as well.
Oh, this guy, see, this guy actually fuses his ego gifts. Wake me up when you play through all of Mirror Dungeon without even doing anything with your ego gifts, okay? That's how I play the game.
This doubles his crit
That's
damage
just how I do
and
it.
gives you the equivalent of 5 flash power per turn after he...
And no, it's not because I have ADHD and I just forget because I'm too busy thinking about 13 other things.
He crits.
It's purely because of my skill, okay?
Beyond this, it's now just a normal MDE solo. Grab whatever Kim Ji-hyun has at nerf.
This is what the timeline for the next 3 minutes looks like. This guy is the most determined. This is a bird. A bird did all of this. This is not a person making this video, by the way. This is a bird doing all of this, okay? This man deserves his props.
Heal up Sinclair if he's low, and sit there for 15 hours pressing evade.
Oh my god, 15 hours? Thank God he could save his game and leave and come back. Oh my god, I would never do this. Oh, kick that chicken. Kick the chicken. The fact that that fight with the bongies, the fact that when you're playing as that Sinclair, you probably are actually terrified of losing. That's how bad that fucking ID is. Jesus Christ. 15 hours. My goodness, he's a madman. This is like in old school JRPGs when they're like, you have to go do this really annoying thing to unlock the super bosses. And I'm just like, I'm good. I'm not going to do that. Except this guy doesn't get anything for doing this. It's not like Kim Ji-hyun gives you 7,000 lunacy for doing this. He's doing this for the love of or maybe the love of the game and the hate of himself. He's a self-loathing bird. Wait, I just realized the title of the video is a Claymantics reference. No, it's not. I never said I was a masochist. Dude, I would never want to hear a maracha ever again. Or a maraca. It's a maraca. Maracha? It doesn't matter. He even synced the sound effects up with the music. Can we get... This guy deserves more. This guy deserves like 100,000 subscribers. Dude, he synced almost every sound effect up. Even the fucking coins. Dude. I think Project Moon needs to get him to edit their videos. I was like, why is this video like so like gripping, and why does the pacing just keep moving? And I was like, oh, it's because this guy went through 15 hours of playing the game, and then he probably spent another 40 hours editing this fucking video. Who the fuck? I've never fought this boss either. What the fuck? The king and who? This is just hidden in Mirror Dungeon? This boss is sick. What? That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in fucking Project Moon, and I've never even what? You have to fight. Oh, I think I 22,000 HP. It's in Railway. He got hit by the Limbus and lived. Ro is beating Vergilius to death with 2 maracas. This man turned Vergilius into a teddy bear hugging bitch. Look at the defeat. Look at the defeat on this man is. Look at this. This is peak aura. This is world-ending levels of aura right here. Oh god, that boss battle. Oh, it's just still going. I would have thrown my computer in the trash by now if I had to do this. Oh my god, he's got to fight all the trash crabs too. By the way, you'd think that these giant trash crabs would be a fucking problem. You kill them in 2 seconds, you'd never think about them ever again. Floor 15 extreme. I thought he said, is 15 the max? I thought he said he was going to 50. I don't blame him for not going to 50 though. Or did he? I don't know how this works, but that was incredible. That was insane. The fucking the production value, the fucking editing, incredible. Give this man a like and subscribe. We need to get, not only do we need to get him up to 100,000 subscribers, we need to get him working for Project Moon. His power level is off the charts. Play, do you think Sancho ever washes her? Ah, damn it, Triplet!
내 놈의 추한 시선이 가진 신선감. 떨어지고 있어.